Right, welcome back to another edition of the Gym Rat Pack Does Entertainment with myself, Larry Olabamiwo, and my partner. What's your name, bruv? You think you've been on the drugs again, yeah?
Been on the drugs.
Okay. For everyone who watches the show, you know this is Leon Rock. And we've got our man with the reviews finally in the show. Please introduce yourself.
What's up, Gym Rat Pack audience? Thanks everyone for subscribing. My name is Damien Ashley. I'm a friend of Larry and Leon. I'm an actor / martial arts, fight choreography, all general idiot guy. And I'm joining the boys today to talk about a few different topics. So we hope you enjoy the show.
Yeah, boy. And just to let people know, he taught me a lot of what I know about the acting world when I was starting out and stuff, which I then relayed on to my man Leon. So
that's how it works.
Yeah, man.
Pay it forward.
So give him all the praise, you get me?
Don't blame me for anything they do.
No, blame him. But praise comes to me, yeah.
We're under his guidance.
So as you know, we are the Gym Rat Pack. We love the gym, or everything at the gym. And we are also actors, and we are here to give our take on what's going on in the entertainment industry, be it movies, TV, music, sport, but obviously especially movies and TV. Hello?
No.
Okay.
That pretty much sums it up.
All right then. So with that being said, let's dive right in. And
no diving right in.
Oh, what's the problem? You come off the drugs now. Yeah?
If you've reached this stage, please smash a like.
Yes.
Just on a quick
ring
one.
that bell, hit
Yes,
the subscribe button, all that nice jazz.
Yes, please. We're actually we're at 151 subscribers we're at now.
What's that, 3 weeks going now?
Yeah. So
nothing to some, everything to
everything to us.
Yeah.
Everything to us.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
One's good to me.
Well, the reviews that you're on is doing really well, so you know what I mean. Thank you as well, you know what I mean. So thank him. You know, we thank you. Thank you so much. Like we keep saying, we have a lot of things coming, and we can't do it without your support. So please keep on supporting us. And with that being said, can I now dive into the topic?
Without further ado,
bring it on.
Okay. So we have a few topics to speak on today, and the first topic that we're going to speak on is the Batman trailer. Now, we've all had a look. We all had a look at it quite recently as well.
Yeah.
Let's put it to the new man of the group. Not so new. Damien, what did you think of that trailer?
Well, let's put it this way. It looks good. I am not going to lie. It definitely has got a big bit of appeal in terms of the Batman universe and DC universe and the new route they're going down, or route they're returning to, should we say, in regards to a grounded Batman. It definitely feels like they've got the right person in the driving seat for Matt Reeves. I think what he did with the Apes trilogy, I haven't seen the third one to be fair, but what he did with the first two I thought was amazing. And you can definitely see his directorial kind of tidbits all over this. Still on the fence with Mr. Twilight. I'm not going to lie. I get where they're going with the story. It seems like they're taking this whole emotional arc of Batman. It's more about him becoming Batman, which we've seen before, but in dribs and drabs, I always refer back to it. And then you get onto the main arc of Batman chasing the villain. This seems like the whole thing is about him getting through the catharsis of loss. That's what it looks like to me anyway. There's a lot of him kind of like looking very depressed, and he's grown his hair out. He's not really taken on the Bruce Wayne persona very much, which they spoke about in the reviews anyway. It's more focus of him channeling his anger and his depression through this new kind of character of Batman. So I'm really interested to see that. I like the cast. The cast is wicked. Like Jeffrey Wright, you can't beat that. I think Andy Serkis is inspired casting, definitely, as Alfred. And even the little scar he's got in his eye, which is a really nice touch to Alfred having a military background, which hasn't got to say much at all. like Paul Dano as the Riddler. Loving Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman.
Yeah.
I think Colin Farrell looks wicked as Penguin.
That was the surprising element to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like he doesn't
Penguin.
You wouldn't even know that was Colin Farrell.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
So,
makeup
yeah,
guy gets more
yeah,
for that.
yeah. Oh,
definitely.
100%.
But yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the trailer, I'll give it like a solid, probably 8 out of 10. I'm looking at right now.
And does it raise your excitement for the film?
Yeah. I think again that minor part I'm on the fence about. He could still surprise me. So yeah, bar that
Cool.
I'm very invested. I'm very invested.
Leon, let me put it to you, man. You've seen that trailer. We all saw it together, actually.
Saw the trailer.
What are your thoughts?
I was before the trailer. Actually, I was just like, nah, another Batman.
Yeah.
But I think the trailer excited me a bit.
Okay.
It was strange seeing Mr. Patterson.
Yes.
The original Mr. Twilight. Because, yeah, you know, it's just... sometimes you're not sold straight away. So he might prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Because I tell you who did that right in the beginning. Tom Cruise did that. When he first started doing action films. Like, he went from...
Okay.
You know, and I was like... Tom Cruise and look, he's killed it ever since.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah,
I mean, so Robert Pattinson, I don't know. Like you, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence, but it does look good. The cast, wickedly excited to see Andy Serkis in there.
Oh, man.
Like you said, that's just a little gem.
That was inspired casting.
Definitely.
Honestly,
So just to it just gives it that. It just gives it that. But. In saying that, Robert in the Batman suit, he was believable.
He was.
He's got the face for it.
He was.
I don't know if he's got the brawn for it.
Wow,
But there's a bag of padding underneath Batman.
Well, we
know them ones.
Muscle suit.
What about also because we all spoke about it when we watched the trailer. There was a scene where you could see the back of supposedly Robert Pattinson. With all the muscles from the back, but you couldn't see him from the front. And we remember we all spoke about this. We were like, all the Hollywood guys, all the Hollywood actors that get in shape for these kind of films, they all want to let people know that, it's me.
I'm a hero. I look like
it's
one.
my face.
Yeah.
So why wasn't that shot done in a trailer that everyone's waiting for? So we speculated that it's not him, right?
I mean, in the trailer, it could be as well that Patterson and Matt Reeves as well doing the whole series take on Batman, because you never really saw Bale with his chest out apart from when he does the push-up.
You did from the first one,
when he does
and then the third one.
Even that, it was like just shoulders.
But wasn't he when he was fighting in the League of Shadows in the first one as well? Didn't he have?
It's when he's on the totem poles and he drops down to the push-up.
Right.
But not only that, he's known for extreme weight loss, weight gain, training. Like he's methodical because what he does.
You're right, because when he did Batman, he was coming off the Machinist.
And he was like 60 something kilos. Up to like 90 plus.
And he was on the edge of death.
Literally,
and you wouldn't have made it.
His diet was literally, he said, coffee and apples.
Yeah, and then after he did The Dark Knight, he went that war movie he did where he played the refugee or the guy that got basically held in internment camp.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
And he dropped back down again to like 50 something kilos. Then jumped back up again for Dark Knight Rises. So, I
don't, you know what? In all honesty, I'm not one for. I don't think it's a good idea.
I don't think so. It's not healthy.
It's not healthy, especially if it's way above what you're supposed to be or way under what you're supposed to be. I mean, fluctuating.
Usually when they're putting on muscle, you could say it's quite healthy because they give them time to train.
They're under supervision.
Obviously, they're taking the naughty vitamins.
Broccoli and chicken.
Injectable broccoli and chicken.
I speak as the smallest person on this podcast. They're weighing at a total of 80 kilos. I do broccoli and chicken. I'm not going to be putting on this size, even if I try. This is mainly genetics, to be fair. He was born like a tree.
He was.
But I'm no stranger to the Sawzall.
And like, as he knows my feelings on it, but like, I'm tiny. Even when I eat as healthy as I can do without my, my chef that can pay me like most actors will have. I'm not putting on that size that quickly. So I'm gonna put that there.
So then I would say, I would ask you then, Leon, does this trailer make you more excited for the film?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It does.
So pretty much-
I'm optimistic.
Yeah.
So like you, about 7.5, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
For the trailer.
So the trailer has basically done its job. 'cause
It
that's the
sold
job,
it to
that's
me.
the job
Yeah,
of the
it
trailer.
sold it to me.
right?
Yeah.
To make your excitement. John Campion always talks about this. Big up John Campion. The job of a trailer is to always take your excitement and take it higher.
Yeah.
If it doesn't do that, it didn't do its job.
Yeah.
So in that respect, I agree with you,
Yeah.
Took, entirely. It definitely made me more excited to see the film. I kind of detected a little bit of Christopher Nolan-ish tones in there.
Yeah.
But
Also,
again,
the
it's huh?
Also, the Punisher, funny enough. Remember the Punisher, the one,
Oh,
because it had that very dark,
yeah,
gritty,
yeah,
the whole way
yeah,
through. I didn't like
yeah,
the film. It was not.
yeah,
wasn't great film.
yeah,
The Punisher was
yeah,
over.
yeah.
What was it called?
Was that the one with Ray Stevenson?
Yeah, that one. The trailer looks similar to that.
Yeah.
You know, the mood of it, the tone of it, the color grade, the whole lot. Even the bit where he's walking down the tunnel, he's getting hit with ridiculous amounts of AK-47.
Is it Punisher Warzone?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Even though the film was crap. But yeah.
But that's the vibe.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sold on Robert. Listen, Robert. So I've watched a few of Robert Pattinson's films since he came off of Twilight, and I was talking to Damien about this a while ago. And he's done a lot of independent films. And he's a really good actor. I can't front.
You can't knock him.
He's a really good actor. So for me, it's not about Twilight or anything like that. My thing, and you guys have got the same beef, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
My thing is, and it touches on what we were talking about with the whole physique shot and them showing the back of him, was that he's a lazy so-and-so when it comes to working out for a part.
Yeah.
Because everyone, if you know, and you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, well, brace yourselves. During the pandemic, when there was a lockdown, Robert Pattinson's trainer gave him a Swiss ball and one dumbbell, not a rack of dumbbells, one dumbbell, and said, do these workouts. Not even two.
Man couldn't even lie down and do a chest.
Well, right.
Right.
So you're limited to what you can do with one dumbbell, right?
Diamond push-ups, and you can do 6 goblet squats. You know?
Right. So Robert Pattinson then went on a tirade about why do I have to work out? Why do actors have to work out? James Dean didn't have to work out. Blah, 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 blah. Being a lazy git. Let's just get it right. Yeah? You're getting paid millions of dollars to do a role. You're getting paid room and board. You're getting your trainer paid for. Like, in what planet that wound me up. And it wound a lot of people up. Wound you guys up. I know that. Like,
well, not like you.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
This animated.
Probably not. But you guys know when I get a little bit pissy. But it's just that a lot of actors like ourselves would kill for that opportunity. Like literally, we would do it for free. Like if we had all our expenses paid for, we would do that for free. I lie.
I mean, this is something that Matt Damon, funny enough, quoted about. He said, "How can you be? It's almost an overindulgence, something like that." When he did, it was after the last Bourne film, but when he did the rugby one, where he played the South African rugby player.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I know the one you're talking about.
And he got in shape for that. He said, like, how I can't remember what the term he used, but he said, how fair is it that we literally get paid to work out every day? We've got our own personal chef. He said, this is an indulgence. He says, like, when do you get to do this? It's a huge ego boost. But when you get that time, like, people are lucky if they get time to go to the gym an hour a week. Some people.
Yeah.
Or get to eat.
Yeah, or get
Let alone have a chef and get to eat well.
Exactly.
And this is kind of like my big argument. It's like, and we're not saying that acting has to be about the aesthetic. It's not. It's about what you put on screen and how much you're in the character, and if the audience get that and they take something from that. But when you do a superhero movie and the budget is put up to ridiculous amounts and there's independent movies screaming out for budget, and you're paid a certain amount, and part of that role is you have to get in shape. You're given the time to get in shape. Some of them, as we know, are given certain materials to get in shape. And you're given the best personal trainers, the best chefs. What else is it that is too much of a drag to do? And it's like, we're not saying that you have to look like Thor, but
because that ain't gonna happen.
Because that ain't gonna happen. But at the same time, it's like, just put the effort in. It's like, like, it's good for you. For one, Stella Adler talks about this in The Art of Acting. You need to have a good body that works for you, that's in shape and fit.
Because that's your instrument.
It's your instrument as well as your mind. Right. Now, if you're getting paid to have an Adonis body for a few months. Screw it, indulge.
Right.
It's for the damn film. You're not
Right.
going to be walking around on the beach as Batman, you know, drinking martinis. No, there'll probably be one quick shot of you walking past the dark mirror, looking all kind of like, you know, vengeful. Done. That's it. So yeah, I had a bit of a gripe with that.
Yeah, I had a lot to do because listen, I lived that lifestyle for a little bit when I was a professional boxer. All I was paid to do was train and eat, and I friggin' loved it. That was a dream to me. Do you know what I mean? And when that went, you know, I was a bit down in the dumps. So because that's a dream to me. That's a dream for a lot of us because we're all heavily involved in the gym, martial arts, keeping in shape, and to get paid to do that is a friggin' dream.
And not even from that aesthetic, like just movement. It's like
if
he wants to do the fight sequences and make because he talked in the DC fandom about, you know, the fight scenes are grueling. I'm like, okay, I want to know if you're saying that, how much of the choreography did you do?
Yeah,
Because if you didn't bother getting in shape that much, don't tell me you're on set winging punches, making them look credible.
Right.
Because if you're not getting your movement down, then you didn't train that much at all.
Exactly.
But the thing is, see, with the Batman thing, you can get a stunt double.
You can.
Then if he was four, or if he was like anybody else.
It's true.
Iron Fist, so that's
You were right, exactly. Do you know what I mean? It does temper my excitement slightly for this film. But saying that, as you guys quite rightly pointed out, it's got a friggin' tremendous cast. Zoe Kravitz looks great as Catwoman. Colin Farrell, you don't even recognize him as the Penguin. Paul Dano is inspired casting again as the Riddler because that guy doesn't get enough praise.
No.
Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon, great choice. That guy for me is underrated, and I say that everyone knows he's a great actor.
And if you don't believe it, go watch Shaft as well.
Go watch Shaft.
Shaft.
You've seen Shaft, right? He's the
People's Hernandez. That's what I'm gonna say.
And people make Pipples, man. Pipples. Bro. He made that film for me. He made that film for me. That's what. To this day, I've not watched the second Shaft. I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in it because Jeffrey Wright's not in it. You know what I mean?
Peoples is not in there.
You know what I mean?
If you can put Samuel Jackson and Christian Bale in a film, and the person you talk about afterwards is the third character, that's when you know you've got the screen.
Exactly.
They did.
Exactly.
He robbed the show.
He stole it.
It could have been about him.
He stole it.
I would have preferred that. I would have been fine.
The film should have been called Peoples. It should have.
People's Hernandez and Shaft.
You know what I mean?
Well, Buster Rhymes in that as well.
He's the driver.
Man. You know what I mean?
He was rocking the belly in that too. I was out of shape. Buster
He was
Rhymes.
out of shape in that. He was. He's getting in shape now, though.
Yeah,
But we digress. But yeah, I again, and Andy Serkis, who I have worked with.
Jealous as hell.
As Alfred, that casting for me is just spot on.
That's the icing on the cake.
Yeah, man. And Matt Reeves directing. You know, love Matt Reeves as director. So I kind of feel like it raises, you know, despite Robert Pattinson being in there, it makes me still excited for this film. And I've got very high expectations for this film.
Could they have brought back Michael?
Oh, wow.
Peter Sarsgaard's in it as well. There's a lot of small parts you don't realise what the actors are. Peter Sarsgaard's in it. That young kid who's on Matthew McConaughey, I forget his damn name. He's been on a lot recently. He's also one of the commissions. There's like loads of bit parts which you didn't expect the actors to be. They're high caliber actors.
What was you gonna say?
Could they have brought back Michael Caine as Alfred?
I think he's too old, man.
No, but it wouldn't have worked though.
You don't think so?
No, because they want a more capable Alfred, didn't they?
Yeah, one of them kept up with two because it doesn't work because you've already switched in once already with Batman vs Superman when you've got say William Dafoe. It's not William Dafoe.
No, Jeremy Irons. Yeah, Jeremy Irons. They used him. Yeah. So basically, if they use it once they've changed
the cast,
you have to change all of them. So then when they move on to another one, they won't use the old one. Do you know what I mean? It's only very rarely, as we are seeing with the new Spider-Man film. But that's all to do with the multiverse. So that's why they're bringing all of the old ones back in.
Because this is going to be a new Genesis all over again.
So
Yeah,
are they going to
exactly.
do a couple now?
Yeah.
And it's going to be Robert, and it's going to be Andy.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
Right.
like a continuation.
Yeah.
Until it moves on again.
They'll probably do about a trilogy at least, and
Okay.
then we'll see where it goes from there. So I think the general consensus is trailer good. We're looking forward to the film.
Yeah. Long story short.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay.
So let us know what you think. Did you watch the trailer? If you did, what did you think of the trailer? Did it raise your expectations for the film? And what did you think of the casting? We know it's a great ensemble. So what did you think of that? Please drop us some comments down below and let us know your thoughts.
Or did you hate it?
Let us know that too.
Buff?
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Anyway, let us know.